Hey, hey, how's it going? If you're new here, my name is Jan and I love makeup. And if you're not new, thanks for coming back. I really appreciate you. For today's video, I just thought I would play a little bit more with the Saints, Angels, Sinners, and Steph, not your basic Steph, Steph's Pierre palette. I've been sitting here swatching and trying to figure out what look I want to do because I can see so many. I had to narrow it down. So I think I've got a pretty good idea in my noggin. So I'm going to do that and just chat at you for a few minutes. Hopefully you're up for that. If you are, you're already subscribed to my channel, you could do that now. I upload a whole bunch of videos every week. There's lots of me to be had on the interwebs. All right, I'm going to put on my shadow shields, scoot you in, and we'll just tuck right in. First, I'm going to go in with the dark maroon shade called Cocoa on my Refer number 12, because I really want to get all the depth right out here. I mentioned this in my other video, there really aren't any lighter blending out shades, but I was able to get that green blended out really nicely. So I'm thinking if I pack this on the corner, I can use a different brush to blend out the red. So when I'm filming this, my subscriber count just reached 700. We're at like 702 right now. So we have a few new people here. Hopefully they stick around. Typically, if I gain a few subscribers, I will lose a bunch of subscribers. I don't know what YouTube's doing, but that's what's happening. I'm just taking a clean Refer 13 and blending that for a minute. So yeah, got some new subscribers, which is so exciting. I mean, I think anybody who's doing YouTube is really hoping that their channel will grow and they'll find some kind of success, which I feel like I've done. I've made some really good friends here, like people I talk to daily, people I have their phone numbers and they have mine. So I feel like I've already been hugely successful on this channel, but you know, I want to keep doing well, and I wouldn't be mad if I made more friends and grew a bit more. But for the new people, in case you haven't been around for previous giveaway type videos, things like that, I don't advertise when I'm doing a giveaway. I want somebody who wants to be here to win my giveaways. So I'll usually just like pop it in at some point towards the end of a random video. When I was getting Nomad PR, I did a giveaway with every new launch. I'm not on the PR list this year. They've switched it up and they are doing it for other small creators. But apparently, at least for now, my code still works, as does Shawnee's, because I ordered the palette, of course, the new one from Nomad, and I used Shawnee's code. So if you do order from Nomad, you can still use our codes for now, which I thought was pretty cool. It doesn't do anything for me, except, I mean, if you use my code, I think that would tell Nomad that, you know, you kind of like me a little bit, and maybe that will encourage them to maybe add me to the PR list next year. That's really pretty. That blended out absolutely beautifully. I'm not adding anything else to this brush. I'm just going to blend it in just a little bit farther. So yeah, I don't announce when I do a giveaway. When I first started on the YouTubes, I did. And then I figured out that people will come and watch and comment just for the giveaway, which is totally fine. That's whatever. But if I do a giveaway, I want the people who want to be here all the time, hang out with me, to win. You know what I mean? Like, it just feels wrong for somebody who doesn't spend any time here to win a giveaway. Does that make sense? So there is one coming up. If you're interested, stick around. You do have to be subscribed to my channel, but that's pretty much it. All right, I'm gonna go into the dark, it looks more like a satin vamp shade. I'm gonna put that all over the majority of my lid. Also, I got an email from Refer saying that their makeup sponge was available to purchase on Amazon. Now, I know the majority of people I've heard from on this topic thought that House Labs, I just felt a bunch of fallout. My face isn't done, it's okay. Cheapened the brand by going to Amazon, which really surprised me because I thought initially it was like, wow, that means anybody who has access to Amazon has access to House Labs. Because what if you can't, access all the different places from where you live? You know what I mean? So I'd like to know what you think about that. Does a product being on Amazon cheapen it? Or does that make sense? I think it makes sense. I didn't need to order any, but I did because I wanted to see. They're launching at a special introductory price, so it's definitely more affordable than it will be when it's, full price. Man, that's pretty. All right, let's do the shimmer shade. I'll try it dry first with my Singe Beauty EO1. Big surprise there. And we're gonna go with the shade Syracuse B-Ball, which if you're looking straight on at the pan, it's obviously like a translucent, but it looks kind of greenish and maybe orangey pinkish. But when I swatched it, it went like reddy orange. Oh, I don't know what you can see, but that looks like fire. Holy shnikes. All right, I have to wet this. Oh my gosh. All right, I wet that with a setting spray. Wow. I can't get over how pretty that is. This is a bit of a flaky shade, but it's blending nicely, and I don't think it's adding too much texture to my lids. I know Shawnee just got the Jewels palette from Saints, Angels, Sinners, and she was wearing it yesterday on Marco Polo, and both Eric and I were like, what is on your eyes? Holy moly. But I think Eric actually said that out loud, and I just kept thinking it, too distracted by her eyes to actually say, what's on your eyes? It was beautiful. I couldn't believe it. All right, I'm gonna go over that shimmer with the first brush. No additional product, just whatever's left to get that blended. Man. All right, before I go off and finish, let me zoom you in up close of the eye, just the way it is. I wish I was better at showing you. I have no idea if any of this is working. going to go off camera and do my other eye, the rest of my face. I'm going to come back. I'm going to use red carpet and probably poppy on my lower lash line, which I'll show you when I come back. And then we can finish up this chat. I had one more thing I wanted to talk to you about, so I'll be right back. All right, I'm back, and this is the finished look. Let me zoom in. Forward up close at the eyes. I sincerely hope you can see the shift. And just how gorgeous that eyeshadow is. All right, scooch out. Just to recap, this is the matte shade I used in my late crease and transition. And then I used Vamp for the lid. And then I went in with this one right here called, Syracuse B-Ball all over my lid. And then I used red carpet on my lower lash line on the inner portion and cocoa on the outer. And that is everything from the palette. My eyeliner is the shade Solaris from Kaleidos. I did swatch it on the back of my hand. I don't know if you can see. I thought it would go with this look. Let me just tell you what else is on my face real quick, and then I'll talk about the last thing that I was thinking about, and then we'll be done. In case you're wondering, I often wonder what I was wearing for a video and never remember. So I'm wearing the Maybelline Fit Me Matte Poreless in 122 Creamy Beige. My concealer is the Revlon Color Stay Skin Awaken in 005 Fair. I saw this in my drawer and thought I would give it a whirl. I haven't used it in ages. Of course, the NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop on the inner corner. I set those down with my Too Faced Translucent Born This Way setting powder. I primed with my Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Powder Balm thingy. This is in shade 1. I'm just using it as a primer, as if it were translucent. It's working fine. I have it, I might as well use it. My contour is Kevin Aqua. Shocker, I know. Bronzer is the Maybelline Infallible. Nope, L'Oreal. It's L'Oreal Infallible in 350 medium. Yes. My blush, I had to go with Bold Heart from Essence. It just seemed like the right color. The highlight on my Cupid's bow is this BH Cosmetics Sunflex powder highlight in the shade Sun Chaser. I rediscovered this when I did my declutter and couldn't remember how I felt about it. It's a very mild, unobtrusive highlight. It's on my Cupid's bow for what it is, like that's it. My finishing powder is the Dior Powder No Powder in shade 2N. My lip liner is this JCat liner that I got in the bundle I've linked before, and the orange lip gloss that came in the Unearthly Summer Mystery Box. That's everything on my face. So the last thing I was thinking about is, what do you want to see from me on my channel this coming year? I'm open to anything PG, especially makeup related. I don't want you to get bored here, and I love making videos. I love hanging out with you and chatting with you in the comment section. So if you have any suggestions, hit me, because more than likely I'd be happy to do it. You're incredibly kind, so you're not going to ask me to do anything horrific. But even like anything, silliness, like full-on makeup reviews, swatches, like just whatever you want to see, I can do, probably, as long as, you know, it's in my wheelhouse. But I want to do what is entertaining for you, and I'm really bad at thinking up ideas. So any help you can give me would be greatly appreciated. Speaking of which, hopefully you liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. Either way, I appreciate you hanging out with me today. Be good, and remember to be kind to you.